Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we're from group 5. So today we're going to present about our final project. Next. This is for our table of content. The first one is introduction, literature study, startup profile, and discussion and analysis. So this is for our team, consists of me, Nadalisha Barudin, Nisa Rahma, Erlangga Aji, and Irnanda Putra. Next.
Introduction. Next, background. A corporation of business operational is a scientific profession cover the thing the monitoring of a company. The information is classified by investor as it get the decision as on whether on the invest in a particular company at in the invent word test. Next. Proposed formulated how do and mean the value for that of the export, asking the business value not approach, this is a process and benefit of the research from the author, the benefit of the author is the benefit going at the talk know that about this into the understanding from the readers, the benefit for readers is that can find out about understanding the business evaluation is all about the company. From the company, the benefit of the company is the get evaluation for methods of the company. Next, scope and research with the research create of so as not the different from the specific formation their limitation. Fact one, this research carried out a company based of valuation analysis using the five method, and two, this research also company valuation report projections. Next.
Next is literature study. The first one is business valuation. Valuation helps determine a company fair value and assess its overall health. It involves a comprehensive study of assets, cash flow, and other variables and can fluctuate or over time. Valuation methods include income, asset, and market approach, and also consider qualitative elements like management quality and growth prospects. Next is approach in business valuation. The first one is the income approach. Income approach is a valuation method that determines the value of a company based on its anticipated future earnings. Next. There are several methods that are suitable for use in our object. There are multiple methods: venture capital method, Berkus method, risk factor summation method, and scorecard method. Next. The first one is the multiple method, is a valuation technique that involves searching for multiples commonly used in the industry instead of comparing with other firms. Next is the venture capital method, is used by VCs to set a profit target and assess the valuation of startup in the next few years. It require data on the target profit and estimate sell value of the company in the future. Next is Berkus method, created by angel investor Dave Berkus. Berkus is a popular technique for valuing startup. It determines startup valuation based on 5 important factors in startup development. There are basic idea, technology, team quality, strategic partnerships, and selling approach. Next is the risk factors summation method, has a bit more quantitative workings on specific risk factors, which brings further risk management and governance consideration into the pre-money valuation. Next. The last one is scorecard method. This approach, often called the bill paying method, makes us of fewer assessment factors. Additionally, a weight is assigned to each variable according to its significance for the startup development. Next.
All right, next we will talk about MSME profile. So we use Data Ekspor. Data Ekspor is one of the business product by PT Eksplorasi Indonesia. It's a private limited company located in East Java, Indonesia, and the product authentic from home industry product. And this is firmly committed to presenting the best process for products from livestock and fishery product. its vision and mission. The vision is to become a leading and respected digital-based international trading company in Asia and America. The mission, the first one is consistently offering unique product with best quality to increase consumer trust, providing convenience to partners and consumers through integrated digital services, synergize with local authorities to open international market opportunities for local businesses. So the history of Data Explorer is to start from an idea born from student ideas in 2022 to solve common problems experienced by traders. The concept was in the form of marketplace that sold accredited supplier products to traders, but validated if the market was less interest. And finally, pivoted in March 2023 as an export management company, legally registered as PT Eksplorasi Lokal Korea Lokal Indonesia with an individual legal entity. And also in August 2023, Data Export decided to develop new service in the form of consulting services and commercial matching will launch in March 2024. And this is the next year. So business activities. Till now, Data Explorer is still process the preparing in release of B2B model and C2C model schemes with the operating segment being MSME in the agriculture and plantation sectors. It's running its business. And now Data Explorer has obtained validated from Muda Export for 17 traders and partner with forwarder, namely DHL, established relationship 3 ITBCs and obtained investment offer for preceding. And in the fourth quarter of 2023, which is now, Data Export focus on market analysis to understand the needs in the export of the businesses. So here business activities. This is Instagram page of Data Export. All right, the next one is Data Export product. So previously I mentioned that Data Export has two model, which is the one is B2B model. This is a partner search carried out by the business development department. We offer suppliers to collaborate with us. Ideally, they should pay to use our services. Next one is C2C model through research of buyers carried out by the marketing and branding department. With a digital marketing approach, we offer buyers quality products from suppliers who have collaborated with the Explorer. So this is the product. This is the website, the homepage, and service and logic system design. All right. The next one is organization structure. The diagram is heading by the CEO, and the C-level is VP at Service and Development, VP of Financial and Accounting, and we have 3 departments: this marketing and branding, business development, IT development. So Data Export has weekly stand up in every 1 week. So after that, we have a monthly appraisal, and every 4th month we have a town hall, so the staff can know each other and knowing other progress. Say this is the job scope. There are 3 departments where business development is focusing on partnership, human capital, and the law and administration. The branding and marketing is focused on the market and competitor, visual design, and media social optimization. And IT development is front end and back end, UI UX website. Response description analysis.
Okay, the next one is discussion and analysis. All right, startup like Data Export would be suitable using some method that usually used by investors, especially for pre-seed stage such as multiple method, VC, Berkus, RFS, and scorecard, because income approach can be suitable for startup that been generating revenue and have a post-financial statement for it, so the valuation method using income approach is not applicable for super early stage startup like Data Export. Okay, first about the multiple method, it's focused on the multiple factor in the in this specific industry, and the e-commerce industry is having five in income approach. It's actually can calculate by the three approach: income, EBITDA, and the profit. But we only calculate it with income because we can find the EBITDA and profit multiple factors. So with the income valuation base of the data export is 16.95 billion rupiah. Okay, it's about venture capital method. Actually, it's focusing on VC's expected profit and how many or how much the price the startup will sold in the third year. It's based on their financial projection in the export, and we assume we have some assumption in here because we don't have any information from them. It's about VC's expected profit, current startup investment need, estimated startup price at the third year, and the dilution from the share if funding is continued. Okay, it's about Berkus. Berkus said the maximum value for each variable above should not exceed the figure of 7 billion rupiah. So it's 1 until 7 range, and we calculated with subjection. It's about 16 billion rupiah with the notes of internal comparison in the table. Next. Next, about risk factor summation method. For each parameter mentioned in the table, that 12 risk, management, business maturity, and so on, data expert must indicate how the startup position compares to the other startup, whether it's highly positive, positive, neutral, negative, or highly negative. It's actually have to calculate it in the many value, and we choose the Nirmal Archipelago valuation. It's about 6 billion. It's also assumption due to limited information that published by them. We conclude that data export compared to Nirmal Archipelago is 9 billion worth more than them. Next. The scorecard method is actually similar with the uh, previous method RFS. However, the method commonly known as the bill pay method uses fewer evaluation variable, not as much as before. It's team quality, market potential, and so on. Each of these variables is also assigned with a weight based on its importance in the startup's development, and it's already set up like that in the formula. The result of the calculation for each variable will then be compared the average valuation of other early stage startup operating in similar business and located in the same area. We choose Nirma Archipelago again, and we conclude that it's 2 billion rupiah worth more than them with this valuation method. Next. Okay, for the business valuation examination, we conclude that particularly focusing on data export highlight the critical role of assessing companies' monetary value for informed investor decision making and strategic business expansion. Contextual analysis underscore the urgency of the industry, market outlook, sustainability, and alignment with the consumer trends. The data export case study emphasized the needs for a throughout business valuation to enhance value and supporting decision making. Various valuation methods were introduced catering to different stages of startups, emphasizing factors such as revenue, industry-specific multiples, and venture capital expectations. Okay, thank you. That's from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.